Hello there, and you are welcome to this weekly preview for GBPUSD for the very first week of November 2013. Before I get into that, a very quick recap of what the markets experienced in the past week. All right, that's the last week of October. Okay, now we are projected a bearish reversal with the sighting of a spike high around here. We had speculated that it was going to be a bearish reversal in the last week of October, though we also had to keep the monthly chart in view, maintaining a bullish stance on it until close. Well, by the time the month closed, it was all bearish. Now, GBPUSD in this past week, if we are projected first sell around 1.6204, and price made a high of 1.6209, and around 1.6126 and 1.6102 we had speculated a possible buy, but the signals weren't so strong, so the market couldn't just sustain a bullish pullback. So what eventually happened was that the GBPUSD lost a total of about 300 pips in the past week, with a high of 1.6209 and a low of 1.5908. So an opening range of 1.6170 and a close of 1.5925 is close to about 300 pips loss for the GBPUSD, giving us an insight into the coming week. That's the first week of November, a formation of an evening star around here. So an evening star here shows us that the week is very possibly going to be a strong confirmation for the bears continuing in the market. So we have evening star bearish reversal confirmed on the weekly time frame with what we've got here, these three patterns, this tri-pattern formation we have here on the candlesticks. So in the coming week we'll be projecting bearish. So then, and how about where we're making entries into the market in the coming week? Well, we have projected here based on what we have here, the pivot point analysis, which we have placed in here already. Okay, so what we have, based on what we have here, we have the levels plotted here. This is the weekly pivot point around 1.6014, and we have the weekly Camarilla sell at 1.6008, and weekly resistance level 1 is at 1.6120, and we have the Woody's pivot at 1.5992. So then, based on this, we are going to be looking at a possible sell around 1.6014 levels, and then if it drops, Camarilla buys and Camarilla buy is around 1.5842, so a possible buy around here, and then also around 1.5819 for the weekly support level 1. Okay, then on the 4 hours time frame, we look at the moving average at the 20 moving average at 1.6026. all right, now if we bring in the Fibonacci pivots based on the fall from 1.6209 all the way to 1.5908. Okay, so we have 38%, 30.2% replacement at 1.6023, close to the moving average 21 day moving average on the 4 hours time frame. So within this area, we have this intersection. So our sell will be within this area. That's the first sell. If it pushes itself up further. Now notice that on the monthly time frame, we have also run the monthly pivot point analysis here. We have the monthly floor pivot point at 1.6065. Woody's at 1.6058. So, and also if you check here, we also have the max pivot point at 1.6067 for the resistance. Okay, now we will, based on our bias, which is bearish in the coming week, we are going to be looking at, this is a key sell level, 1.6059 to all the way to 65. All right, it's a key sell level. It might even touch 1.6094, but in the month of November, we will be looking at price getting as high as even 1.6120, because if you look at this on the monthly time frame, you see Kamala sell is at 1.6138, while the max resistance is at 1.6150. First level resistance at 1.6234. Well, I don't know, except something exceptional happens that may push price up there, but anything can happen. But then in the immediate times, we will be projecting for sell within this area: 1.6094, 1.6059 to 65, and then 1.6023 in the coming week, based on this formation we have here. All right, we will be really projecting for the sell around 1.602 levels. Okay, we'll be selling there, and by the time we do the selling, we will project it coming back to retest 5908. If it breaks it, then you may head down all the way to the Kamala buy level or buy area at 1.5842. Okay, so we will be watching out for this to play out. Now, the COT report, I wouldn't really want to give it much attention, because it hasn't really been so much adjusted, in my opinion, to fit into the current market situation. But in any case, GBPUSD is showing open interest of a negative balance of minus 2,490 open interest, and with the total short position having less negative number than the total long position. Total short position less negative than total long position, and for the commercial traders, they are holding on to positive 1,094 against negative long of minus 3,904. All right, so with this, well, GBPUSD might be in for further drop in price, but then I would be paying closer attention to the charts, and I've already made the prediction of where we are going to be, waiting to run with the market as further drop is experienced. I want to trust that this analysis, as brief as it is going to help you in the coming week. If you have any need of help, please refer to our website at www.nairaforgold.net. Send me an email or an SMS, and I'll be of help. Of course, our Facebook page is at facebook.com/nairaforgoldcapital. Okay, so once you do, I'll be willing to help you. Thank you very much for your time in watching this video, and I believe that you will trade to win. Please remember, take fewer trades and study more. This is to your trading success. My name remains Ifeanyi from nairaforgold.net. Have a wonderful trading experience in the coming week. Bye bye.